I gotta give some background on Lang. That first guild that I joined in Vanilla was called Safety in Numbers. And that was the first time I ran into Lang. It wasn't until about a year later that I bumped into him in another guild, because Uther is such a small server. But that's where we really just kind of fostered a relationship. We really hit it off as friends. So we got to know each other. We were running raids with each other. He'd be raid lead, I'd be assist, and it worked out really well. We went through 2 guilds together, 3 guilds together, so it was a lot of time spent. And taking on a 4th, I don't know, maybe it was the natural progression for it. But yeah, he had taken a break from the game previously, came back, and I know that if he said he was quitting the game, he was pretty likely to do it, just with things that are going on in his life and things that have gone on in the game. I mean, why stick around if you got nothing going for you? So even with that in the back of my head, when I got the news that he wasn't going to be a raider and that he was just going to leave big crits, it hit like a hammer, because unlike my wife, I can't really go, "Hey Lang, how you doing?" outside of the game. He's down in SoCal, I'm up in NorCal, and it's not easy for us to get together and hang out. We have met outside of the game, had a fucking blast in San Diego, but it's not as easy to maintain that relationship outside of the game. And of course, when Apple's decided to not just stop raiding, but to leave the game, that was really tough too. It was one right after the other, and I could tell it wasn't an easy decision for her. Something like that, where you leave something that you've invested a lot of time in to move on and try something new, isn't easy. I miss her presence in the game. Yeah, I miss her in game, but then I can just turn to her and give her a hug, and hey, I still got her. I think there were people in the guild. We've got a guild full of strong personalities, and there are some that you can't like everybody you meet, and I think there were some people that she just didn't like, and you get a personality conflict. And it's not, I'm not going to say that was a critical factor for it, but you know, it could have been the straw that broke the camel's back.